Hello everyone, this is Fran. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to be making nachos. My husband requested nachos tonight, so that's what we're going to have. About a month ago, I went to Publix and they had this on sale. I've never had it before. It is taco night. It's with a mild taco seasoning. It is seasoned ground chicken, and it was on sale for $2.99 a pound. And of course, I bought it. That was pretty good deal, I thought, when hamburger is $4.99. So this is what we're going to have, and let's get started. I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I did that because when I spread out the nachos on the tray, I am going to heat it up in there. So we're getting this party started. We are going to go ahead and ground up our chicken. I'm going to spray my pan with a little bit of canola oil. I don't want it to stick. And go ahead and cut this open. I make just to see what this tastes like. And I have a little bit of red onion that I want to put in here and cook up. I just think red onion is a little bit sweeter, and I like the way it tastes with my nachos. We're not going to put very many. My little doggy wants a treat. She always wants a treat. We're going to go ahead and get our onions going here. And you can use any kind of onion you want. I just thought I would go ahead and just cook these up. A lot of people like raw onion on their taco. I'm not a big fan of that. So I think this will be perfect. Okay. I hope you guys are having a great day. I have had a wonderful day. I spent the day with my little granddaughter. I took her to the Children's Museum, and she had a blast. And get it in. Or ground chicken, I should say. Not ground beef, ground chicken. It smells like taco meat. So now that it's good and brown, I'm going to go ahead and add about a 1/4 cup of water. And those onions are translucent now. Say about 10 minutes. Okay, and I'm going to stick this in the oven while I get the rest of my things ready. This is such a quick recipe. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the oven so this can cook. I want to make sure my chicken is cooked all the way through. And my oven is already hot from where I preheated it, and so that just makes more sense to me. I like my meals simple, easy, but really delicious. Okay, I have just a regular can of corn and some black beans, and I'm going to rinse them, and I'm going to make a little salsa out of them. Okay, so we are going to make a little my husband really likes this salsa that I make, and what I'm going to use is about 1.5 cups of this salsa that we got from Sam's. It is just fresh cilantro salsa, about 1.5 cups. It tastes so good and fresh. And then I'm going to, this is just some corn I got at Walmart. It's the organic corn, but you can use any kind of corn you want. And I'm going to strain it. Do the same thing with 1 can of black beans. Rinse these beans off. I did not rinse the corn off. Okay, we're just going to give this a stir. You might want to add a little more salsa if it's not enough. But this to me is, I call it my corn and bean dip. This is just the way I make it. Simple and easy. Salsa, can of beans, black beans, and a can of corn. Drained, both of them drained. Okay, now I'm going to try it to see if it needs any salt and pepper. Just a little. I'd say probably a half a teaspoon and a fourth of a teaspoon of pepper. Oh, that looks great. Oh my goodness. Perfect. So I have some grape tomatoes that I've already washed, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of dice them up kind of small. I don't have any other tomatoes. I'm all out. So, but I'm gonna use this. This is where I'm gonna go ahead and put everything in, so it'll be simple and easy when everybody comes in. We can all eat, and we can just spoon up what we want for our taco or nachos. Simple, easy, and I can store this, and if we want nachos tomorrow for lunch or leftovers, any kind of leftovers, I can just pop it in here, and we can have our nachos tomorrow also. Okay, and I'm gonna put in some sour cream. And then I'm just going to put in a jar of chunky salsa because my family likes some don't like the beans and corn with the salsa. They love the chunky, so that's what we're having tonight. Got some chunky salsa. So here we have a beautiful little tray. We have onions, tomatoes, the bean dip, salsa, and sour cream. And we're going to sprinkle the cheese all over the top of the nachos. So we have this little bowl already ready. You can prep this ahead of time because all the ingredients stay in the refrigerator. And this is what we all love, on the border cafe style. Now I'm going to go ahead and get our nachos ready. I'm also going to be heating up some cheddar cheese and pour it right on top. Okay, go ahead and I'm going to stir it up really good. These nachos are so easy, y'all. I keep my shredded cheese in the freezer, so it's a little bit hard. So I'm just going to sprinkle this right over the top, and it's going to be melted. It comes out of the freezer, so but that's okay. It'll melt right in that hot oven on top of these chips. It'll be so good. And now we're just going to start spooning it right over our nachos. I'm going to take some of my leftover beans and corn and just start that right on top. Jalapenos that I need to use up. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on top of my nachos. I'm gonna stick this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15-20 minutes. That's my nachos. I really don't want any lettuce on my nachos. Some people do. I think my husband does, so let me shut my fridge. So I washed up some lettuce, and he'll have that for his nachos, but I think there's enough veggies on the nachos. Going to get out our nachos. I think they're done, and we get ready to eat. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. I'm hungry. I gotta kind of sneak one. Ooey gooey and cheesy. Hot. That chicken is good. Oh yeah, you gotta make these. Make you some nachos. Whatever you have on hand, make them. Simple, easy. Thank you guys so much. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you another night.